Hi Scorpio, this is Delilah Rose and welcome to Delilah Spiritual Spot, coming with your weekly reading for July 5th through the 11th, 2021. We're going to jump right into it, but please like, share, and subscribe. Also hit the notification button so you can join me when I'm live with free mini reads. Okay, alright Scorpio, I see you here. You have wisdom, you have fertility, you have stand your ground, and you have the universe. You know, this is your time. This is your time, Scorpio, to come into whatever wisdom, and this has to do with building a foundation in terms of generational wealth, or just planning planning ahead for your generations and for your future, right? You have stand your ground here. You're on your right path. You really don't need outside opinions at this time. It's okay to take them and listen to people, but stand your ground and stand firm for the things you believe in. You have fertility here. There's a lot going on in that spirit of yours. You know, that heart chakra is lit up here. So emotionally, right, with that fertility card, you're open to love. That's number one. You're also, think of this as the Empress card. You're full of ideas, hopes, and dreams. And this is what we have here in terms of the universe. Like, the universe is yours at this time. You can do whatever you want here. We have truth at the bottom, and this is just you coming into your truth, right? This is a very empowering beginning to this read. This could be in terms of a relationship. This can be in terms of, you know, your financial advice. But this can encompass all, because we have this wisdom card. This wisdom, stand your ground, fertility, which, you know, it could be starting a family. But just thinking about your future in terms of family and, you know, setting a standard. And whatever you're trying to create at this time is being smiled on by the universe. 6 cards on the table. The decks I'm using is the Psychic Tarot, the Star Child Tarot, and the Star Spinner Tarot that I will bring out later to clarify. 6 cards on the table: subconscious, conscious, or what's happening now, and outcome advice from Spirit. All right, so yeah, what I said, 10 of crystals you have here, which is basically the 10 of Pentacles. And when you talk about the 10 of Pentacles, it's legacy, right? It also could be inheritance, but it's completion. You're completing something here that's going to set the foundation for not only you, for your, you know, your family, basically. That's why we have to stand on ground, because you are on the right path. You are the King of Swords here. You're going after what it is you want. You're being strategic in thought. Like, you're not making fly-by-night decisions. You're really trying to plan and think out. You have the 8 of Swords here. This is kind of a warning card, because it's self-imposed restrictions. Right now, you have none. Right? So this to me means your self-doubt coming into play here. This is the boundaries, or this is the boundaries you're setting for yourself, and you don't need to, because sky's the limit. Stand your ground, go after your dreams. A lot happening in your subconscious mind. When I see cards like this, it's a chaotic mind, right? It's a chaotic mind, not necessarily in a bad way for you, but in a way that is keeping you up at night, and by you not getting the proper rest, it's going to stifle your growth, right? Because you need to have clear mind and intellect to move forward. You have the 6 of Cups in our conscious mind. Moving towards something bigger and better. I love that. You have the Queen of Wands in her outcome / advice from Spirit. Wow. So you're definitely being guided. I mean, specifically with this card, this depiction of this card, because I'm focusing on the cat with that third eye lit up. So you're being guided by your spirit animal. It very well may be a cat. You have the Four of Cups clarifying your subconscious thoughts, which is interesting. You have the Eight of Wands clarifying that Six of Cups. I could just get lost in these cards. Like if you're interested in getting some tarot cards, these depictions are amazing. At the bottom of the deck, you have a lover or the Lover's card. And I think for many of you, again, this is setting your foundation. So a lot of you are moving in together, being in a committed relationship, working together in partnership or in partnership with someone towards your goals, right? Whether it's financial, I happen to think it's financial, or just emotional in your connections. We have the Four of Cups clarifying what's happening in your subconscious mind. Like you're trying to set down your roots. You're trying to build that generational wealth. You are only bound by your negative thoughts here, and that is clarified by the Four of Cups. You're gonna miss your blessings because you're looking at what's spilled and not what you still have. Like, don't think about your past mess ups and let that hinder you from moving forward. You know, we all have to mess up, right? It's not really a mistake. It's a mistake if you don't learn from it. Then you're bound by the law of repetition. So just as long as you're not repeating the mistake, you're really thinking about how not to move backwards. When we look at the Six of Cups, the Six of Cups is nostalgia. So again, thinking back to what was. You need to move forward and think about what is, right? There's a castle there. You know, she's sitting down lounging instead of moving forward. Don't get stuck in the nostalgia of things. This is clarified here by the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is some fast action news. Like there's going to be some changes that allows you to move forward. So look forward to that. Also, you can make news happen, right? You can take some action to put things in motion. There are times when we're supposed to hold steady and let the universe take over. And there are times when we work in concert with the universe, and this is a time of action for you to move forward. And I think ultimately this is what represents the outcome and advice from Spirit. Go after your passions because it's going to create something very foundational in your relationship, your home relationship or your business relationship. It's going to be very foundational for you if you use your instincts, if you understand and listen to where you're being guided at this time. That is clarified by the Ten of Swords. This is the only thing that can possibly be a hiccup. When we move forward in life, something inevitably crumbles because of jealousy, because of people not being fulfilled in themselves. So you may feel like you're being stabbed in the back or like a painful ending of something. Again, it's only difficult if you're not learning from it. And understand if someone's causing you that much heartache and pain, maybe it's time to give them a pause or move forward, you know, without them. Sometimes you got to leave some folks behind. But I like the Ten of Swords because ultimately you know who is truly on your side versus who is not. Let's do this Star Spinner Tarot for some final messages here. Watch your friends. Yeah, here. Watch your friends. This is the anxiety, right? You're overthinking. You're not getting enough rest. You're in your anxiety about the changes that are about to happen. It's going to be positive. It's going to be a period of growth and prosperity for you. You have the Three of Wands here. I love this. When you talk about the Three of Wands, it's expansion, right? It could mean travel, which means movement, which means moving forward towards your goal. And I like that it came out in this section where she's literally looking at paradise, but she's stuck. So you're going to be moving towards your goals. And yeah, I dig that. And here's the Lover's card again. You're moving forward into a greater partnership. Like for many of you, it's going to be a committed relationship. It's going to be marriage. It's going to be moving in together. If you're happily in with somebody, this could mean a business partnership because we are looking for generational wealth here. you're just going to be okay. You're going to be okay if we get out of this nostalgic looking at the past, which is causing anxiety because we're focused on the past hurts. Move forward in your life. You do have the Two of Swords at the bottom of this deck, and this is just choices. It's time to compromise, time to make a decision, time to move forward in your life. No more of this stagnated feeling. And that is for you, Scorpio. I'm Delilah Rose, and this is Delilah's Spiritual Spot.